Welcome to lecture 30.
Steels course.
Welcome to lecture 30.
Today I am going to talk about modern developments in steel making process from LD converter steel making route. What are the development took place in an integrated steel plant where LD converter steel making process was adapted, such as Jindal steel plant, Tata steel plant, Vizag steel plant. So one of the modern technology usually observed that post combustion technology. Now let us know what do you mean by post combustion. The name itself suggests that combustion happening after the converting iron into the steel. So how do you recombust? Why do you need to combust again? One of the use is that oxidation of carbon. It means that going in the form of CO from basic oxygen furnace steel making, which was the main principle of LD converter steel making. But in this particular conversion of steel making process, there are few problems exist that this particular CO is going and combustion is happening within the air. When CO is sent to the air directly, it shows greenhouse gases harmful effect. So how do you avoid? Is there a possibility of converting CO into CO2? How do you do if possible? So it is made possible that by injecting, having a special provision of putting these oxygen lances from the two sides, left side and right side, and vertical one is standard oxygen lance. The two side oxygen lances are used to inject excess oxygen just above the slag surface, so that the from the slag surface, out of which was coming in the form of CO, interact with the oxygen lances which are inclined two sides at particular angle, distance, with rigid manner, and you can remove also these lances. CO will react with oxygen, it gives rise to CO2. So CO2 directly can go out. Within the furnace itself, you are modifying CO into the CO2. That is the main advantage of post combustion technology. So I hope this point is made clear here. Now that is what is happened here. CO is converted into the CO2. How do you do? It also gives rise more amount of thermal energy also, and this particular thermal energy is more transferred to the slag phase and metal phase, so that there will be easy tapping of slag and molten metal. That is another advantage. This particular technology is require few more injecting devices such as oxygen lances from the two sides of the converter above the slag surface, so that CO can be combusted into form of CO2. And this particular oxygen and post combustion, it should be above slag surface. Why? Because to make the distribution uniform, and so that entire CO will be converted into straight away within the furnace CO2 and goes out to the ambient air. And this is the typical design of post combustion technology. This is the standard oxygen lance. This is entire design of LD converter steel making. This one another oxygen lance, this lance. These are the modified technological lances as a part of post combustion. After entire iron is converted into the steel by injecting oxygen lance, and this is how it is situated. And this particular oxygen, this CO is going out from molten metal by standard oxygen lines. This CO, when it is approaching this O2 lances of two sides, it becomes CO of CO2, gives rise CO2. This CO2 will go to the atmosphere, so that there will be less harmful effects to the atmosphere. Now let us see what are the advantages of using this thing. You can get high melting rates for tapping of molten metal as well as a slag after this LD converter steel making, which was going to the continuous casting process. Now another thing is greenhouse gas emission is also reduced indirectly for ton of steel, so that you can add more amount of scrap, not only using only liquid pig iron, you can also add some amount of steel scrap, and this slag temperature increases by doing this thing. High melting rates are achieved by this. It means dissolution of lime is nothing but CaO will go again into the slag, thereby the slag viscosity will be decreased. It should not be more slag viscosity for tapping of either slag or molten metal. So it is one more advantage. There are few disadvantages or potential issues during the post combustion process. The repairing cost of post combustion lances, it is not talking about standard oxygen lance, it is talking about post combustion lances. Repair cost is going very high, and the post combustion lances are not rigid, fixed. It is arranged at an angle that may get disturbed when you compare with respect to the standard oxygen lance. It is rigid, and optimization of angle, location, how many number of oxygen lances you need to use in the post combustion process, this optimization is need to be established. Once it is established, it is good. Why you need to establish? If you use this particular post combustion lances, there is adverse effect on refractory lining wear out of LD vessel. So you need to arrange, you need to maintain the angle and diameter of this particular ports such a way there should be less refractive wear of LD converter vessel. Please make a note. And in that particular way, it means you are insisted to develop high quality refractory material if you are going for post combustion lances process. And another process is slag splashing. What do you mean by slag splashing? The residual slag in the previous heat. Heat means while you poured out the molten metal from the LD converter to ladle, and that particular ladle, when you take that molten metal, that is called one heat. It may be repeated in a day, it may be 100. So that is called heat. In a single heat, there may be chances of residual slag. Some slag may retain within the ladle, even within the LD converter, which is nothing but a slag coat. When you use this residual slag and splash out it using splashing method of using nitrogen, it makes this particular residual slag coat. It is nothing but one more advantage. It is making extra coat, extra refract lining for this particular thing, refractory lining. So how do you do? And another thing is slag splashing is done how? So how do you do it? At the end of basic oxygen steel making process, the steel is completely drained off or removed from the LD converter vessel, and the slag which is retained in the vessel is utilized for splashing. So how do you do? This particular standard oxygen lance is taken out and high pressure nitrogen is passed through the same oxygen lance, so that the walls of this particular basic oxygen steel making vessels will be coated out at around, it may take 2 to 4 minutes time, and it gives a slag coat, and which is nothing but consumable refractory lining. You are reusing the residual slag and protects the furnace lining inside LD vessel. And splashing of slag is nothing but coat of the refractory lining. It is a refractory lining coat. This has become a standard practice in the subsequent LD converter steel making process to increase the refractory lining life of LD vessel. And if excess slag is remained, it is taken out after flashing. It is taken out, it is thrown away, it is been thrown to the slag distribution area. And one point you need to keep in mind that the liquidous temperature of slag is important because the slag layer should contain very high temperature. Because of this particular thing is that, because of this particular attacking of high temperature slag, if high temperature slag is developed within the during this particular basic oxygen steel making process, it goes out. The slag splashing layer which was made like this goes out. So through this is a basic design of slag splashing method. From this you are sending the high pressure nitrogen, and it is inserted to the bottom of the LD converter, not like oxygen lands. It is further lowered down and coated entire LD converter vessel. And another point is, if liquidous temperature of the slag is too high, it leads to the non-uniform distribution of this slag, which builds up at the bottom of the surface. And low melting slag phase, if it is exist, thereby it decreases the coating thickness of basic oxygen steel making process. And the benefits of slag splashing are, the life of furnace lining increases to around 60 years. For you can use this particular refractory lining, if it is being done by slag splashing, you can do it for more number of time. So you can reuse LD converter vessel instead of changing the entire refractory bricks. That is one of the advantage. It is nothing but you are recycling the basic oxygen steel making slags which made possible by slag splashing route, and you need very less amount of lime as a flux in the basic oxygen steel making process, because it is made, the residual slag is also having the lime which was made as a refractory lining coating, which is there already. It reacts with the molten pig iron, it forms the CaS, and it also reacts with the FeO. And the advantage is, another advantage is that, so you can decrease the slope of the LD converter vessel while tapping, since the coating is being made. So it allows to decrease the sloping. You can get the more amount of hot metal iron form, and there will be a rapid formation of slag occurs due to this particular melting of low temperature. So low temperature phases, that is also one of the advantage. There will be slag coat which forms. The problems with slag splashing are lance culling. The lance is also coated. We are expecting to happen only the coating of refractory vessel, but in a way of doing the slag splashing, the lance is also getting coated. When the lance diameter opening is closed, it is nothing but stopping the lancing of oxygen. So it can be removed by hammering after a while, but this is one of the problem one need to notice. Vessel mouth culling, the mouth diameter decreases, so while you do slag splashing operation. The another thing is blockage of detectors, thermocouples which are inserted at various locations of LD converter. So these particular sensors which are embedded through the refractories, it stops the temperature you may not be knowing. That need to be wherever this particular coat is stopping these sensors, it need to be chopped out by hammering, and it means that the slag coating is interfering the detection of temperature and the gases which evolves, and the composition, live calculation of compositions are getting disturbed. The solution for is it can be removed by hammering, whether it is skull formation, whether it is blockage. Think about this thing is that list out if any recent development took place in integrated steel plants where LD converter is used for making the steel from the liquid iron or combination of liquid iron and steel, and it is useful information for you as a knowledge. Now let me